Hey everyone, RoDev here, and in today's video, by the way, if you're new to the simulator series, go ahead and go to my channel, watch the first video first, then come here. But anyways, for those of you who have been following along, let's go ahead and get right into it. By the way, this is a different style of video. This is a voiceover instead of a normal video, since I completely forgot to turn on my microphone in OBS. So, yeah, it's gonna be a weird voiceover, but I'm gonna try my best. So, first things first, in main GUI, go to the settings button. Oh, never mind, go to UI handler and scroll all the way down. All the way down. Right here, and just create a new function. Wait for it. There we go. So go ahead and create a new function, and basically just go ahead and set it to a mouse button one click, connect function, and go ahead and type end with a bracket there. And go ahead and, get rid of any empty space if you need to. From there, go to the actual frames GUI, duplicate the upgrade storage, because it's going to be relatively the same. Name it settings, and then we can go ahead and start customizing. I'm just going to make it visible first, and we're going to get rid of the upgrade button. We don't need price either. Title, I'm going to change it to settings, and for the X, we actually just click it and go ahead and set background transparency to 0 if it's not already. It should be already there for you guys. For me, obviously, it's going to be different because I have a plugin that does that for me. But anyways, from there, looks like we're going to... I'll be honest, I have no idea what I'm doing here. There we go. Looks like I'm inserting a scrolling frame. So go ahead and do that. Go ahead and insert a scrolling frame. And go to make that size. By the way, make the size 1, 0, 1, 0 before you actually, mess around with it properly, and start messing around with the actual white boxes. And after that's just so it scales, so it looks the same on every device. Obviously, you don't want it to be bigger than the screen on a phone and too small to see on a computer. You want it to be the same size on every device. So for that, just go ahead and set size 1, 0, 1, 0, and then do the same for position. By the way, 1, 0, 1, 0. And then start messing around. So obviously set background transparency to 1, and then inside I'm gonna insert a text label. Obviously it's gonna be kind of glitchy, but just go ahead and keep messing around with it. I think I'm gonna try again here. Okay, so we're gonna edit it outside first. So I'm gonna set it to music, and we're gonna change the font. Apologies guys, it sounds kind of weird since I'm talking before I actually do it. Again, it is a voiceover. So I'm going to set the font to Gotham bold, I think. Yep, bold. And text color is going to be white. And with that, I think we need to rename the text label first. Oh, I think I'm talking about the size here. So yeah, set it to 1, 0, 1, 0 first. And also set the position to 1, 0, 1, 0. And then start messing around with it. And there we go. Rename the text label to name. Actually, later we renamed it to music, so just change the music. And right now we can't see. Scroll down a bit, and you should be able to see it, guys. Yep, there it is. So if you can't see it, scroll down a bit. Just keep messing around. It's kind of awkward, but you'll get the hang of it. There we go. I think that's the size I'm going for. I'm gonna place it in the top left. I think I move it back to the right a little bit, and then put it back. Yeah. We're just going to place the button to turn it on and off in the right side, on the right side, and then that can go on the left. And inside, we're going to insert a text button. Actually, I think that's where I introduced Reclass. So Reclass is a plugin, and you guys can get it from the description. Just go ahead and download it, and then restart your studio. You obviously have to hit the X and restart it first. Or not first, after you install the plugin, then you need to restart. So with Reclass, we can duplicate the name text label. And if it changes sizes, just go ahead and set it to the same size. I don't know what I'm doing here, and I can just go to properties and change the size, so we can make it the exact same, but I'm doing me. This is where I noticed, yep. So there we go, it's changed. The position also needs to be changed. There we go. And then from there, we can actually use Reclass. So I'll go to hit convert, and then you guys won't be able to see the actual window for convert, but basically convert is convert. Just go ahead and click on the text button, and then once you've clicked on text button, it will convert into a text button. From there, we're actually going to change the size again, because the reclass plugin changed it for us. Wasn't supposed to do that, but it did. I don't know what I'm doing here. I guess I'm just getting the numbers. After that, move it to the right side, and we can obviously change the text to say off or on, whatever is the default for you guys. For me, it's on, and I'll tell you guys how to change the default later. But obviously, most of us want it to be on when you start. And the background transparency is 0. Set background color as well. Insert a UI corner, and set it to 0.4, 0. I think that's what I ended with. Yep, there it is, 0.4, 0. And from there, I think we just insert this script from here. Oh yeah, okay, so you need to insert a color 3 value. So yeah, hit plus, type color 3 value, or you just type color, it'll be there. And we need to create 2 of these, one called color on and one called color off. And for the color on, you need to set the value to a good color for on, the green. And for color off, set it to a nice red. And now go to color on and copy the color that you just set and set it to the background. So color on, copy the color, go to background, set it there in the background transparency, or background color 3, sorry. And then after that, we can go ahead and create the script, I think. Okay, so we were thinking about putting it in a frame, but obviously that would mess with the position and stuff again, so I decided against it. We're just going to deal with the little bit of complicatedness of having a bunch of these here, but it's fine. Music button, music name right there. And now we just need to script it to make sure it works. So I tried duplicating in case we need to do it again in the future. Didn't really work, but we'll sort that out in the future. So now we're going to create a script inside music button, local script by the way. And inside we can go ahead and type local on equals script apparent.color on, local off equals script apparent.color off. Yep, and then oh yeah, go ahead and type dot value since we won't be needing to like change it later. So we can type dot value right now in the actual variable declaration. From there, yeah, go ahead and create your mouse button one click function, just like I'm doing in the video. By the way, someone in my last video was asking me how to create a colon. That's the 2 dots above each other, or like above, you know, whatever, you know what I mean. It's gonna be shift and the key to the right of the L on your keyboard. Yeah, that's basically how you create a colon. From there, music on true, you want to type down line 4, and then inside the actual function, go ahead and type what I'm typing. If music on equals true, music on equals false, then background color 3 equals off, or music on equals false. Yeah, it's gonna be off. Not sure what I was saying there. Actually, that's also pauses because I was actually talking when I was recording, but now I'm talking like this, and I kind of know what I need to say. Yeah, right here we're gonna use an else if statement instead. Else if, gonna give myself a second to type that in. There we go. Music on equals true, go ahead and change that to false. And then right there, change that to true on line 12. Change that to on, the other one to on as well. From there, we're basically done. We just need to make the music work. So for that, in sound service, we actually already have a sound. And you guys can't hear the sound, obviously, because of copyright issues. Well, you can't really hear it anyway. You can't hear my voice either. But yeah, basically, I'm gonna actually change the name to something without a space, just to make it easier to script. Actually, I ended up using wait for child, so it doesn't matter anyway. But basically, make sure looped and playing is true for this. I said it later, not right now. If you guys get an error when you hit play for preview, that means the sound is private. You need to delete it and find a new one. Because Roblox created a really dumb update. I don't like it either. The update makes sense, but obviously no one likes it. So yeah, game calling service sound service, colon wait for child background dot playing equals false. And then go ahead and copy that line, paste it down there for the on. And we can go ahead and set that to true. So I'm just gonna say music playing, music music on, music off, just so you guys can pretend you can hear the music. So as you can see, strength and all that is saving. Ignore that dumb accessory I have on. I don't know why I have it. Settings button isn't working. Right. So inside UI handler, inside this function right here, I'm supposed to create the actual settings button to work. So for that, we're actually gonna scroll up to the other storage button one. Go ahead and copy it. Go down, replace that one, and then just change the settings button and right here change that to settings as well. Whatever you name the frame in the frames UI. For me, it's settings, as long as you've been copying the tutorial properly. From there, yeah, we're gonna hit play. Also, run cleanup makes that frame invisible when you run the game. And as you can see, everything's still saving. All the script is still working. It's great. We're gonna open up settings and music. Music is playing now. Music is off. Music is playing. No idea what I'm saying, but yeah, you get the gist of it. Basically, music wasn't playing until I like turned it off and back on. For that, go make sure. Okay, doesn't matter if you guys are starting with it playing or starting with it not playing. You always want to have that looped, so make sure you have it looped. And I think that's pretty much it for the video. Yeah, I think I'm doing my outro right now. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.